Oh, excuse me. Should have brought a drink along. Going live right now. I started at on the internet being solely new thinker, new technician, new food tech philosophies only. Reading the books here, the new food tech package of inner secrets. The second one, the inner circle secrets. And the third one is a new food tech package of Miss Annabelle's secrets. And Miss Annabelle was a teacher who taught these special group of kids according to the story that work happens in Great. This father towards Wallace was the founder of the New Food Tech Society. As I was studying it, I had a crystal cross. I broke. I shattered it. Anybody that was just chime along, I'll see it on my screen. And thanks, Jenny Sue or Scuba Steve for chiming in. Last, Jenny did the first time and Scuba Steve did it. So I'm going to be on there a little bit discussing what I seem to absorbed within myself from these 3 books. I don't think I've ever finished the 3rd book, but this is all about having a new tech president. Ms. Donald Trump is not he's his closest thing to an new think president, really, because he probably destroys everyone and goes back and people don't, people accept his foolishness. And I got my doubts whether or not he's going to be the good president, but he's better than the one we had before. See, this whole new food tech is basically atheistic in nature. I think that's what got me on the YouTube that as a person of interest once upon a time. Once upon a time when I was I'm Your Savior or the Cosmic Mind 2012 or the Friends of the Cosmic Savior or the Cosmic Joe, whatever, Cosmic Truth Network. It was one of my most, successful, usually get at least like 1,000 views or 500 or whatever, and people watched because it was not controlled by Google. It was solely who's on my door. Son of a gun left in my door. Use it. Oh, it's a kitty cat. Hey, kitty cat. Yeah, I got mice. And she catches them, and kills them. Scoop them up, you know. At the moment, I got no heat besides this space heater here, which I'm gonna put on. So, look at if you can still hear me, because I got a couple things to say. Now, these Lipotech way of life was something I cherished for a while. And even though the first two books contradict themselves, because first book says there's no God or whatever, then second book quotes Jesus Christ. So this was like a hypocritical to me. So that's one of the reasons I didn't stick with it. And I went back to being mystic minded per se. As you can see, all the Jesus shit is gone. All the Jesus shit is gone. It ended up fucking with my mind. Pardon my French. It really did. So, I still got 4 of my groceries, but I got 1. You know, I still, these prayer books and all this. Free washing at the highest level. To see this book, this is my grandmother's Holy Catholic Bible. Because I was trying to read out loud, and it was disturbing to me. It's like a nightmare, some of it. It don't make any sense because they start out with Adam and Eve, the Garden of Eden, and some outside force mated with the humans, making the, you know, this all in the Bible and the beginning and all. So that's dismissed a lot in religion, and it should not be dismissed at all. To me, it should be investigated more. And I studied a lot of videos and hear a lot of people's viewpoints about religions, and and especially people like Muggle Tessarian, you know, and is analysis for specialists. People are the Bible. People are this book, the Holy Bible. This history is not altered too much. It's like in the middle of a story. Just say we were all, there was nobody, people were us. That's proven to be bullshit, because there's all the other societies, all other races, other, shit. People were us, that was the beast, the dinosaurs, and some other different types of man. And then there's these UFOs, aliens, whatever they are. Because I did have experiences with. That's why I called myself Cosmic Joe. For a reason. Because of my weird experiences. There was a Roswell with a UFO crash and all, and then I see. And I really keep track of the UFO lore and current things, and the Grenadian Treaty in 1951, where Dwight D. Eisenhower met with these Greys. Do the machines make a deal? They can have the alien technology in exchange for experimenting on humans. Of course, no harm will come to these humans experimented on. Bullshit. I'll put this, not only is this for my few subscribers and people who watch my videos, this is for the people who monitor me and monitor every single one of us. We are all your experiment, especially me. Taking aboard of whatever, mixing time experiences and my third grade and just my bees and shit. People are my one experience. All to do with the president then making a deal with these beings who've been experimenting on us for years and years anyway, through centuries. You see, hieroglyphics, all kinds of things like that. It's not new, the UFO 1947, Roswell, it's not news, old news. So my mind said this more like the only Bible has values, and deep values too, as well as new think, new tech, whatever. So I cannot go with either one or a variation of both. Taking the knowledge, no deep valuation on this Holy Bible, but taking some values from this new tech and combining. That's pretty much my long-term goal. That's what I want to do. If anybody ever, you know, knows the truth about all our souls, you know, I had a stroke, of course, blah, 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 you know, years ago. But when it happened, when I came out of the hospital, everything was brand new. Spiritually, my genetic memory went to overdrive. Learning things that was beyond me. That's beyond me now because I lost that along the way, like all newborns do. But the environment we are in, the signs of this manipulation on a nth degree on society, the way the signs around us, the feelings, manipulation under our devices, all our devices that we just use as, you know, we trust people to tell us that these technologies were created so we by humans, but the advancement at that level over just like 100 years or so is astonishing. It's like so many years and blah, we got computers, we got this, all this shit is technology that was given to us in exchange for people being manipulated and experimented on. I, for one, didn't volunteer to be experimented on, like that I know, taking the board, whatever, If I don't remember it, it was blocked from my memory, like Bernie and Betty Hill's experiences, because it's kind of similar. And my sister, one of my sisters, but two of my sisters were with me in my experience, but one of them don't want to talk about it at all. Mormon religion. If you know anything about that religion, they believe in UFOs and aliens and strangely they never mention that they're racist too. I see the cartoon people about their belief system and how these one race was turned into dark people and who are evil. Like, to me, that cartoon I seen years ago makes this a racist cult. Because you can't say religion is a religion. They're sectors of cults. Each religion is a cult. No doubt about it. They go through rituals like a cult, so they're a cult. I fell into this again. Once again. And I'm sorry to some of those people who follow me before. I turn mystic minded again. It's not that I don't believe in Jesus Christ. That's not the thing. It's coming overboard with it and letting it control you. And this like this. This New Vodec Society is right about a couple of things. When you praise God, something good happens to you. This God bless me for this happening to me. And when something drastic happens, or you're bad, they got bad luck, whatever you call it, luck, whatever. You blame God inside, it's outside. I blame God, yesterday when I took this stuff down. And doing it down about it. Sorry, but I gotta be my own person. I gotta be my own man. Sure, I can still pray, because this patina stuff I don't fully agree with. Send me that in the mail. I guess supposed to give them money for it. No. Send me shit in the mail for free and make me spend $20 or whatever. It's not happening anymore for me. I cannot afford it. Now, needless to say, if I do become rich, sure, there's charities and religions I would donate to. Honestly, if they're worthy or needful, genuine, not corporate crap that some asshole's making money off of, who's a near cheater, using the powers of religion or the faithful for his own gain. And then you see that all the time with telefantasists and their manipulations of people, getting them to give my nose the money so I can put a eater on my dog house for my dog with a chandelier for my dog. The one son of the bacillus is kind of trouble at that. So it's crazy how the way people do things. And I bought into it. And I still believe that about it, but I'm not gonna make people suck shit loads of money out of me. I don't have right now. Now, it might be nice if I did contribute to charities. Not religions, diseases mainly, like stroke victims, because I can sympathize with that fully. I get a D number on this Thanksgiving too. Last Thanksgiving, all Thanksgivings I go to, They tend to get rid of me. My sister says, "Are you ready to go?" I don't say I don't want to leave at all. I don't say anything about me leaving, but she says, "Are you ready to go?" You know. So take me home that she can spend her rest of the day with her kids and family. Just don't include me. Just segregating me. But, you know, I've been at, you know, why I don't do videos too much. Because I'm not going anywhere. I've been shown before. You know, I don't want to do things, and there's no. I try to do paranormal stuff here, and there's nothing. You know, there's nothing that happening with me here. No voices, no feelings, no movements. But this is not malicious, it's nature. But I'm sorry I did get rid of this, but I feel relieved to not be judged by any illusion. There, I said it. Illusion. These entities are in another dimension altogether. When I had my experience with the UFOs in July of 1970, I pinpointed it. It was an interdimensional experience, mainly. Now, Michael Tsarian, in his studies, claims there's a barrier around the Earth, and that's by most things you don't see. But using interdimensional travel or whatever, you can use radio waves. The radio waves are the key to interdimensional travel, I believe, because I told everyone about this episcopal aircraft, and I got a phony ass third phase of moon government stories that pose as a UFO investigative site, and that this computer generated images of this UFO. The clarity was computer generated. Oh, this is the clearest UFO I've ever seen. This guy, I was on Blog Talk TV trying to convey my message about this impersonal aircraft that Northrop Grumman has developed from alien technology, of course, because I've been seeing UFOs appear and disappear for years. You know, that's come out of nowhere and usually go into a cloud bank and disappear totally. So the one I seen on October 10th and 2010, spinning umpire, like umpire. You know, it was awesome. I was taking the trash out. Yeah, see, there's a holy shit, you know. The one I seen when I was a kid, the grounded UFO with my experience and all I've documented on many videos. Maybe don't know my videos, check them out about UFOs and my experiences and stuff. But I was experimenting on it, and I got the works, you know, surprises, they call it. But I don't know if you can see it or not. I was trying to show you my back. I'll probably put this light on and see if there's my back. What it looks like. I don't know if you can see it or not. On this stuff, supposed to be psoriasis. In your opinion, don't that look like a skin of what could be a center reticulum DNA? Because I sure was shot with it. Years ago. And thinking aside, and so all of you with everyone with technology, especially these iPhones and alien Android devices or whatever, they're all part of this technology we use to monitor us, control us, and if we talk about it too much, you disappear. Now, in my case, I don't think that will happen because I'm like I am, my demeanor, and people don't believe the word I say. I know that, but this is archived footage of me. Who knows if I become famous or my poetry takes off, you know? Because was my goal to be my poetry. And stay away from shit like this. I bought this book about Bible spells. Pure bullshit. Because I did this many a times trying to get any luck at all. And nothing, you know. I did everything, I am more cosmic than people really know. Truthfully, spiritually, meditation wise, when I train my brain psychically, movement proving, and I decree more than these movement provers and influencers who try to manipulate us especially me in the past. But I have a way to tune them out and make them suffer for any intrusions upon me. So people don't want to deal with that, don't want to deal with me, and stay away from me. And people, just try to, was this one asshole in the next door who robbed a 7-Eleven of these scratch soaps, shredding me. People were. I was injured. Both my shoulders had a rotor cuff injuries. I had 2 steroid shots, 10 steroid shots in this arm, and 3 in this arm. So I've been through a lot, and I had that shit done because of the shit that happened to me in the past, the way of being experimented on, and shit is wearing off. They did to me, caused me pain and history. So they had to upgrade me. People were for me to be better. I knew that. I knew everything that was done to me. And if only they could trust me for the truth. No truth and nothing but the truth about me being experimented on. I don't care about, was done to everybody else, you all got their versions and what happened to them, and could be different races, Anyway, let's gonna do this for an hour. Here's the kitty cat. I had her for 6 years. My nephew gave Nia to me. There's my stereo was so works. The turntable only has one channel, so don't sound right. I need either a turntable or a receiver to the turntable. Yes, I still got a cassette player with no cassettes. There's no cassettes. And there's my record TV, not up to the internet or cable, just VHS player and my breaker Xbox system. So I have things for myself to enjoy. I don't have anybody else that I can trust to hang with me. They all betrayed me. And anybody else I would come across that trying to hang with would betray me too. No doubt about it. They can tell the way people think or behave. I can now. Before I couldn't. Before I was blind to people just using me. Now I'm not. And because of that, most people don't want to associate with me. No doubt about it. Now that I adjusted my belief that I can still pray to God or whatever, but I'm not gonna overdo it. I thought really that the more shit I had to the Lord and pray and pray whatever, that something was changed in my life. It never did. It never did. It got worse and worse and worse. So, and I'm not gonna join the Freemasons or be a part of this new tech way of life again too much. My philosophies are the same as they were, but they're cleaning a little bit of mysticism, and I know full well that magics are at work in our society. I'll put them fully with my genetic memories on intertwined and were released. And I think that's why they give me this. I got others to become part of this new Protect Society. When I was a furniture in a store, like Return Ride and Systems Furniture, couple companies, I seen these 3 books online in CEO's offices, Raytheon, Oracle, the Vatican, and places, and all kinds of other places. These books exist. Now, the government shies against this too much. The masking their interest in it. Don't want too many other people to know about it. Why it was included, I'm not sure. Will I benefit from these books? I guarantee it now. I guarantee it now. Now that I don't rely on external forces to control me too much, but not always controlled now by these interdimensional beings that monitor me and experiment on me and could kill me at any time they want. I'm sure, you know. But what would that do? Because the way I'm 54 years old. It was 14 years ago when I had my stroke. And basically, my intellect is an advanced 14-year-old. As time goes by, my mind said it's gonna really escalate to the point where I will be writing a lot of poems and songs and things I want to do. And I'm sure I get devalued by those who saying I'm the same old Joe. Yeah, I'm some same old Joe. You know, doing this, doing that. He's a demon. I heard that before. I'm a demon, you know. Nah, I'm not a demon. Really, I'm part of something I can not even say. Because I give away a lot of clues, but what's coming for us, you gotta be aware of, to the point where you gotta have a cosmic mentality, cosmic mind. Because, guys, my mystic minded stuff has ended. There's a fear in religion. You're too afraid to not believe. That's the point. You're not brave enough to face that shit could be total bullshit. Control you to the point where sure good things happen to you online. You are subject to bad experiences. Sure, bad shit is gonna happen to you a lot too, like me. I got new meat besides space heaters here in my room with my toothpicks, or you know. Just got my third liquid transfer pump to pump out the water in my bathtub because the drain is clogged hopelessly. I need a plumber. Hope to be able to do that this week. Get a plumber in my, you know, call for a plumber and put some money down so I'll clean out that, you know, so I can take a decent bath and shower in my bathtub. I do that as this web pack, but I gotta. I don't have the instructions for it, and it was left for me by the person who used to live here with me. He won the lottery and told me he was gonna give me $2,000 and try to turn it into a loan, you know. And I cherish this person as a friend. And he really did, like everybody else mainly did to me, is just trash me and rely on liars to said I stole money from him. The people are stealing money from him. Anyway, I not afraid anymore to not believe, but I do believe in a universal force. I do believe there are deities that could be only Virgin Mary or some other goddess and other names, whatever, that people can turn to. Some people, anyway. Me, I did. But I gotta rely on myself and try to do things for myself to get ahead instead of be like praying for something to happen, a miracle out of the blue, and it's not happening. I gotta make it happen. Bottom line. Thanks for watching, anyone. Feel free to like or dislike. You know, being alone, that's just benefits. No doubt about it. Trust in no one but yourself. And you can believe in forces without letting them control you, or somebody say he gotta get this much money, or have this statue, or have this oil, or whatever, or you're not good enough. There was I got a thing out in the mail by this Fatima stuff. The scholar, he wrote it, and trying to make people do things, or George Carlin said this better. Religion is like the lip on your shoe. It's great, you can put it on your shoe, but don't try to put them on the native's shoes to control and manipulate them. And Lord Lemby in the song Religion. I don't know what I'm gonna do about Thanksgiving or Christmas. I still got a Christmas tree. I never took it down last year, so still up. I can light it anytime I want. But I don't want to waste too much electric because I got a space heater, so I gotta run. Now, especially tonight is night 25 degrees coming, you know. Tonight it's really cold out, blustery, windy, and all. So, and then hope you all stay warm this winter time, fall. And don't trust me for not turning to God again to ask God for help. And if anything good happens to me in the way of lottery wins or whatever, I'm sure I would give the money to those who need it. Homeless people who genuinely need it, not using their coming down the street with a sign so they can't get the money for their dope, you know. It's happening, really, in this neighborhood, no doubt about it. Peace, love, there was a talk show. He said, peace, love, and he may be a Freemason, whatever sign language they use. Peace, love, thanks for watching. I didn't get this out there. I know I'm not gonna use admins or Google crap. Google, you screwed up YouTube. You should be ashamed of yourself. To ruin a site and turn it into a property paradise. That's what I see and on YouTube. A property paradise I got no interest to be a part of. Adios.